Welcome back to another installation of the Electrical Wolf. In today's series, we're going to be talking about hand tools. Alright, this is going to be kind of an introduction of what we're going to be getting to in other videos. And in today's video, what we're going to be introducing you to is the type of categories that each one of these type of hand tools are going to be falling into. Now, this is not going to be an exhaustive video by all means. This is going to be some of the main type of tools that you're going to work with on any type of construction field or any type of an industrial field or environment that you find yourself in. So as we go through these list of categories, I'm just going to kind of summarize them, and then we're going to go in depth in the different parts that we go past here. But on the first one, what I like to introduce is things called fasteners and unfasteners. Now, these sets of tools will be very useful whenever you are trying to secure something together or trying to separate it. And an example of a fastener is going to be found in this little screwdriver. And of course, we understand screwdrivers are used to either tighten screws up or loosen them back up. So this is a perfect example of a fastener and an unfastener. The next group of tools, what we're going to be talking about, is precision tools. These tools allow you to get things done to the nth degree, you can say. A perfect example of these type of tools is a tape measure. A tape measure allows you to be able to see exactly how much of that board you need to cut off, or maybe allows you to move that electrical box a little bit over. It allows you to know exactly how far something needs to be. And this is why it's the perfect example of a precision tool. The next type of tools or set of tools we're going to be talking about are shapers. Shapers allows us to be able to do many different things when it comes to shaping metal or shaping wood. And this file right here, this flat file that we see, is a perfect example of it because it allows us to be able to shape metal. Whether we're sharpening it, we're trying to take off burrs, its main job is to make sure that we're able to shape what we put this on. All right, and the next group of tools is going to be talking about is lifters and movers. Now, in this set of tools, it's going to be your shovels, your pickaxes, your different types of cranes, your different types of come-alongs. Now, these tools right here allows us to be able to move things up or move things over. And with the hand tools, it allows us to be able to move stuff a little bit more easier than power tools because they're a little bit more portable. And then the last but not least, the last set of tools that we're going to talk about, a group of tools, is holders, things that secure something. And the perfect example of that is this C-clamp right here. And as you all know, the C-clamp is a perfect example of what you need to do in order to, or use in order to hold something down. You're getting ready to cut that piece of wood, or you're holding that piece of metal down so you can be able to tack weld it into place. Well, these holders allows us to be able to do certain things just like all these other different types of tools. Each one of these categories have their special specific purpose, and that's why they're important for us to understand. Each type of tool has its own application, and we're going to dive in and explore each application that we can better use these tools. So how are these tools useful? How do we use them? How can we be able to look at them and say, hey, this is safe to use? Each one of these different types of elements are going to be explored in this series, and it's going to be set up from this intro all the way to the last part, which I believe is going to be part 4 of this series. Now, each part's going to have at least 2 different types of these categories, maybe one if it's a long series, but we're going to get it, and we're going to be able to explore each one of these different types of tools. And so let's explore together.